Hello, bearded buddies. My name is DanCBearded. My subscribers call me the trusted teacher for all things beard related. Please become one of those subscribers if you are not. It would mean a lot to me if you could just hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Today, I'm going to make it straight to the point and very practical. I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can apply beard oil. I would say that these are the most common and effective ways of applying beard oil. And then at the end, we'll figure out which one is best for you. And with my experience and research, I will show you what works best for me. But I am going to talk about them and specifically on camera show you how to apply beard oil. So if you're on YouTube and you are searching, you get this new bottle of beard oil, you're like, I don't exactly know what to do. It says put a couple drops in my hand and apply to beard. Don't worry, I got you. We'll have the video there. So check out my intro and then I'm going to get into 1, 2, 3 on different ways to apply beard oil. Method number 1, a traditional dropper in hand, work into your fingertips, into the beard, on the skin first, and then throughout. It's a very traditional method here, and I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to use less than I normally would per application because I am using 3 different styles here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple drops into my hand. You'll notice it's in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it into my hand, but I really want to isolate my fingertips and then on the sides of my fingers because that's what's really in my beard. The palm is just kind of finishing, but I need to get my fingertips and around that first knuckle on the finger. So if you notice here, I'm working into those fingertips and then I'm going to interlock my hands to get the oil in between. So once I have that there, and I have a mirror here, guys, so pardon me for looking down. But I'm going to work it up into the skin along the jawline and then out throughout my beard. So here, going underneath, give a little shake in there to be able to get through it. And then notice I'm going to work my way up into the skin throughout the beard. You guys can get an idea for how thick my beard is. It's crazy. Now I like to isolate the sides, come in, and then now I'm going to start working it throughout my beard. You do have a lot left on your palm, so that's why I'm going through and I'm going to do a little bit like this. Make sure to get the mustache up and underneath there. The cheeks, don't forget about those guys. They need some nourishment. Kind of use the outside of your hand just to spread it out as it goes through. And then I like to go in again with my fingertips and really work it into the skin. This is a very traditional way of doing this. And then extremely important, get your comb. I love spreading out with an oxhorn comb because it's nice and wide teeth and it's nice and even. I'm going to dig into my skin and then straight down. Do not go in your skin and then make that bump. Dig and pull straight down. All right? Really get up under the lip. What you're doing when you're doing that is you are going to activate the blood circulation. And anytime I'm doing this, I will get hairs. If you guys have not checked out my beard shedding versus breakage video, make sure you do. This one has a white bulb, so I am good to go. But I take those hairs out when I go through the comb. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 5, but I like to get those out of the comb as I'm working it in. So now that I'm going through, it's nice and evenly spread out throughout my beard. And it's not going to be perfectly styled. I'm not going to go in and brush it for this video here. But that is method number 1. Method number 2. This is going to be a pump or spray top directly to the beard or in hand and then into the beard. And on the first round, guys, I should have showed this, but I'm using 7 potions. I use the citrus tonic, and it's a really nice scent. I'm going to use all 7 potions today because they have some similar scents to them. I will be going now with the pump top that I added. It doesn't come with it, but I added it to the Pure Equilibrium, which is an unscented. I absolutely love the feel of 7 potions. With their first ingredient being apricot kernel oil. I'm learning my beard loves apricot kernel oil. So I thought an unscented would be nice mix in the middle. And then I'm going to finish it up with Woodland Harmony, which has some similarities to the citrus tonic for me. So now this method, this has a pump top. A lot of companies have this as an upcharge. Some come right with it. You can get that option. And a lot of guys prefer that because you don't have to deal with the dropper. So what companies even advertise to do, and a lot of guys like it on the go, is take this and put a squirt or 2 or 3 or 4 right on your beard and then work it in. And I will show that, but they also put it into the hand and apply the same method that I did on number 1. So here's what they suggest to do. Take a little pump shot, boom, boom, right into the beard. Now I don't know if you can see that, but it's in there. And then they want you to work it down into the skin. Try to move it around, same method as number 1, but you got to isolate those spots and try to get them down to the skin from the outside. And this can be good for a lot of people if they have problem areas. They'll say that you want to isolate that and push this down, or if it's in the car and you don't want to have to deal with a dropper, nice and quick and easy. This to me is almost the fast food version of that method. And then once again, I'm going to do this every time because we want to stress it. Take that oxhorn comb or Kent comb or wooden comb and work it throughout the beard. Get that nice and spread out. So that is method number 2 with the pump or spray top. Method number 3. I've actually seen 2 companies do this live on Instagram within the last 2 weeks. So I thought it was a method that I would try out and I would cover for you guys because I'd never done it before the previous 2 weeks. I have done it a couple days in the last 2 weeks and I can show you guys. And that is the idea of a dropper directly in your beard, isolating spots and then working throughout. So what they do is they suggest that you actually take the dropper, apply it to the skin, and then put your drops in from there. And I'm just doing a little bit of a drop on each spot. And what this is doing is getting this directly into that skin in isolated areas. If you have dry skin or problem spots like we talked about in the last one, this one could be a method for you. And then they're gonna go through and work out throughout the beard. So this one is a dropper, but directly into that skin. Get it in there, make sure you're working it throughout your beard. That's the key thing. Get it to all of your skin. Check the fingers for any hairs. Get it throughout your skin and then evenly throughout the beard. You don't want to start developing problem areas because your beard is not even. All right, comb one more time. Straight down. Again, you want to get that into the skin, especially in the morning. Activate that blood flow. When you do that, that promotes healthy hair and health in your hair growth. All right, that is method number 3. The dropper directly on the skin through the beard. Final thoughts in conclusion. I hope you guys learned a new method or saw a method that you had never seen before, or maybe you've tried all of them and found out what worked for you. Special thank you to 7 Potions for making a great product, and I chose them because I didn't know what 3 scents I could put in my beard that I would have to live with for the day that would work. And 7 Potions have 2 of my favorite scents, and they have some similarities between them. And an unscented, perfect. I wanted to stay with one company to keep the carriers consistent. So huge shout out, thank you for 7 Potions. They had no idea I was making this video, but hopefully you guys get some people to check out your site. Now, which method do I use after years and years and years of experience and trial and research? I use, drum roll please, method number 1. I apply the dropper to my hand, work it into my fingertips, get it into my skin and in my beard. That is what works best for me. I've tried out all of these methods and others, but that one works the best. I feel in my thick, dense beard, I can use it to get to my skin, spread out the oil throughout the hair, and then use a comb to evenly distribute it throughout the beard. I do not like the applied dropper into the beard. I think that is too targeted and you can't spread it out evenly. And I do not like the pump onto the top of the beard for the same reason. I don't feel I can get that into my beard. Some of you like a merger between the pump top and your hand. For me, it's harder to measure. I like the dropper because right now I'm at, for a 1 ounce bottle, I am at a dropper and a half, and it's very simple for me to measure that. With pumps, some pumps have more that are coming out than others. Dropper is easy, sight, quick, done. So I do use method number 1. Now, the key is getting that oil to your skin. So whatever works the best for your hair, for your thickness of the beard, your skin, that's what you want to go with. Get that oil evenly spread out on your skin and then throughout the beard. So, question to leave you guys with, I always leave you with a question. What method do you use? 1, 2, or 3? Or is it a merger between 2 of them? Or is it something outside of the box and you do your own thing? Please leave as detailed and as descriptive of a comment as possible. I love long comments. I love you guys interacting on each other's comments. I am sincerely engaged and excited to hear what you do to apply beard oil to your beard. Because as I kind of mentioned, there's no real kit that shows you exactly what to do. And I was hoping that me showing you on film rather than just telling you or you reading it and writing could have helped out some of you. So thanks for giving this video a look, you guys. I can't wait to interact and get back to your comments. As always, stay bearded and stay positive.